Hello, everyone. My name is Maria Lisa, and today I'm going to talk about five cultural dimensions proposed by Hofstede, the concept of intercultural competence, and why these ideas are essential for the EFL students. Okay, first of all, I want to introduce this topic with the concept of cultural dimensions. Cultural dimensions describe the rules or patterns that guides how groups of people behave. They help us to understand how values, beliefs, and behavior vary across different cultures. So now I'm going to mention five cultural dimensions by Hofstede. The first one is power distance, which explain how much inequality in power is accepted. Some cultures are more hierarchical, while others prefer equality and open dialogue. The second one is individualism versus collectivism. Individualistic cultures value independence and personal goals, while collectivist cultures emphasize group harmony and cooperation. So now we have the remaining dimensions that are three. The third dimension that is masculinity versus femininity. Masculine cultures value competition and achievement, while feminine cultures focus on quality of life and cooperation. The fourth dimension is uncertainty avoidance. This dimension shows how comfortable a culture is with ambiguity or change, and some prefer strict rules, and others are more flexible. And the last dimension, that is the fifth dimension, long term versus short term orientation. The long term focus on perseverance, planning, and future goals, while short term focus on traditions and immediate results. The next thing is to talk about what is an intercultural competence. Intercultural competence is the ability to communicate respectfully and effectively with people from different cultural backgrounds. It involves cultural awareness, empathy, and flexibility, and the capacity to adjust our communication to different situations. This competence helps us to stereotypes and promotes mutual understanding. Why is intercultural competence important? Prevent misunderstanding. This intercultural competence is important because it helps to prevent misunderstanding in multicultural environments. It promotes respect, tolerance, and empathy. Allows people to adjust their communication according to cultural expectations. And the last one that is essential for global teamwork, travel, and professional interactions. Next, we are going to talk about importance for effective cross-cultural communication. Knowing cultural dimensions helps us anticipate differences in communication styles, body language, attitudes toward time, and the level of formality people expect. This reduces uh, miscommunication and makes interaction more successful. So, um, why EFL students need this knowledge? Why this matters for EFL students? For EFL students, intercultural competence is especially important because English is used around the world. Students will interact with classmates, teachers, and professionals from diverse cultural backgrounds. Understanding these differences helps them communicate more clearly, adapt their speech, and participate effectively in academic and international contexts. It also helps avoid misunderstanding that come from interpreting behavior through our own culture. In conclusion, Hofstede cultural dimensions help us understand cultural differences and intercultural competence. This allows us to communicate respectfully across culture. For EFL students, these tools are essential to improve not only language skills, but also their ability to interact successfully in a global society. Here I have the references I used, and thank you for listening.